Hello, and welcome back with the Count of Shadows. If everything's going correctly, this will be the start of episode 2. We're back playing Fable. We just got our first kill on the last episode, where I revealed the horrifying truth behind the supposed Heroes Guild. Now we're going to be going to the woods to do some task for an old man. That genuinely came across as creepier than I wanted it to. I'm not that type of count. I'm the flaming evil count. Note to self, when trying to convince people I'm not that type of count, maybe don't describe myself as flaming. Oh, cooking apples. Early game healing, that's nice. You can turn it in for a pie, but honestly, I'm probably not going to. Remember kids, don't eat pie, eat cooking apples. Wait, if they're just coming off the ground, then how are they cooking apples? Aren't they just wild apples? Never mind.
You haven't killed all the beetles yet. You can't expect to train as a hero if you can't deal with a few insects.
These insects are the size of a small dog, and they attack in hordes. A normal human being in our modern day would be hard pressed to deal with them without some type of weapon. I think our character's 10. But hey, as long as the old man isn't following me into the woods, we're fine. We're fine. Kill these creatures, take their life force in order to grow incredibly strong and powerful. Okay. More of them. Good. More power for us. We have to take it. We have to rip it out of their corpses. This is how you train the children to kill. You make sure that only by killing can they advance. Only by killing can they grow stronger, receive the training they need. Remember, we'd be homeless without this training. So, I mean, he's really telling us, go kill these beetles. Or, you know, die in the cold somewhere, because this is medieval Europe. But hey, he's the hero of the Heroes Guild. He's the good guy.
Good work, lad. Those beetles can be a damn nuisance. Here, I think you've earned yourself some pocket money for that. If you want more gold, I'm sure the servants could use your help with something. Or you can get an early night. The guild was now the boy's life. The memory of the Oakvale flames still scorched his mind, but soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile with every passing year. His days were filled with grueling exercises, the nights with study in the library. Finally, he was ready to become a guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The real training was about to begin.
Get out of bed, lazy bones. We were supposed to meet the guildmaster on the other side of the river, but that was an hour ago. We better get going. Race you there.
I didn't agree to a race. Why are we racing? Well, it doesn't make any difference. I'll still beat you, but hey. If you really want to lose that badly, don't let me stop you. Whisper, whisper. If I thought I'd get away with it, your brains would already be on the floor. Also, you went the wrong way.
Again, you do seem to have a problem getting up, lad. You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword, and let's see if you can hit Whisper with it.
Come on then. Let's see what you've got, farm boy.
Stab Whisper. This is what I live for.
Is that the best you've got?
Not even close, girl. Not even close.
Now pay attention. What I'm about to teach you could well save your life one day. The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long. Whisper will try to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can throw at you.
I don't really agree with this sentiment. I think the best defense is good offense. The enemy can't hit you if they're dead. Sadly, the guild master disagrees.
Well done. Now let's see if you can combine attack and defense. Ah, hello, Thunder. Come to check on your sister's progress, have you?
You could say that. Whisper told me you've got her training with some fanboy.
Maze thinks the boy has great potential.
Enough to keep up with my Whisper. Ha!
Well, why don't we see? Whisper and the boy are just working on their melee skills now. All right, children, let's see who has learnt the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
So humiliate her in front of her family. I mean, okay. That's... You want this done.
That's all wrong, Whisper. You need to practice more. Shame you couldn't see me fight in the arena. You might have learned a thing or two. Keep training if you want to go there yourself one day.
I could have beaten him if you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training. Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons.
But
And about your melee performance? A couple of minor mistakes, but otherwise good work.
not acceptable. I need to do better.
Then meet me by the archery range to continue your training.
I'm gonna wait for the exam, gentlemen. So basically speaking, there's 3 different tests. Someone will come to replace Maze, and you can take a graded exam, and if you beat it, you get some special upgrades and stuff. We're going to do that for this and the archery. We're not going to bother with the will. Spoiler alert, if you get a good grade, you get weapon upgrades in these 2, but the other one, some will potions,
Melee combat?
which isn't worth the headache.
This melee combat against Whisper counts. Right, let's get Whisper and you in the ring. Same rules as before. I have a special prize for you if you manage an A+.
Is that the best you've got?
All right, you can stop now. That was very impressive. Whisper should be ashamed. A+. That grade means I can award you a new weapon. You really showed Whisper.
It's unfortunate. I could have done that without getting a single hit in. I know it. But we'll continue for now.
Ready for your archer? Let's continue our training with the bow. To begin with, see if you can hit the 3 stationary targets. And put some effort into it. The longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage you will cause. But make sure you stay within the circle.
Now how? There we go. Melee is my preferred method in 1. Ranged isn't bad in 2. They ruined it again in 3. It's all very unfortunate.
Well done! You hit all the targets. Unfortunately, most foes don't stand still. So let's see how you fare against moving targets. You have a minute to score as many points as you can. The front target is worth 1 point, the middle one is worth 3, and the one at the back will score you 9 points.
And remember, the longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage the shot will cause.
More damage means more points, but you have to balance power, firing rate, and accuracy. Let's see what you can do. Come on, lad. Get your bow out.
Alright. Let me show you guys. No, not quite there. There we go. Let me show you a trick or two.
Excellent hit.
See what I mean? I think I'm supposed to be, you know, tracking these targets or something or another, but putting them on a specific track was a very large mistake. Really, middle target. I mean, we got 156, and it's like, it's aiming for 10 to pass. So, I mean,
Excellent hit. Keep them coming.
I think I've nearly got to 500 on this before, like my maximum.
Marvelous. Good shooting.
Really? The front one?
Excellent shooting, my lad. Do that in your skill test and I'll be most impressed.
Next, we will learn about the ways of the will. Speak to me when you're ready to continue with your training. I'll be heading to the island by the waterfalls.
Aggressive actions are not tolerated within the guild. Stop right now.
I was just gaining some free skill experience, Will Master. I mean, seriously. It isn't hard.
Archery grading! Any apprentices for archery grading?
Jesus Christ, the character looks like a tryhard like this.
Now the guildmaster's asked me to grade everyone's archery skills. And if you get an A+, you'll receive a special prize. You've got 1 minute, starting when you fire your first shot.
So we're about to get our first crossbow. Our in-game ranged weapon will be a legendary crossbow. You get it out of a silver chest for 15 keys. We should be able to come across that much without it being a serious issue.
That was superb!
Oh my god, seriously, thing? I wonder how many we need to get for the A+. I know I've always gone over it, so I don't actually know what the minimum is. I could probably look it up on the wiki if I wanted, but I don't want to. Alright, focusing now.
Ooh, that almost went straight through.
Really?
Ooh, that almost went straight through.
As long as I can at least get 150, I'll be satisfied. You unbelievable. There.
Wow, I've never seen any better than that. You've got an A+. The guildmaster said if anyone shot brilliant, I could award them this. Whew, that was some fancy shooting.
As you can see, unlike the bow, it just completely disappears until we need it.
There's just the will left to learn. It's time to learn about will powers. We'll begin by striking these straw dummies with lightning.
All right, let's see what you've got. That's it. See how many you can hit in half a minute. Only attack dummies that are facing the center of the island. You won't get any points for hitting one on the back. You'll only waste valuable mana. Using your willpowers depletes your mana, and once used, it takes time to replenish.
It's a shame he's not like his ancestors with unlimited power. Is that a pun? Or a statement of the fact that they got rid of the mana bar in the other Fable games? You'll never know. It was both. The answer was it was both.
Excellent use of magic. Well done. Very good, lad. You have learnt the 3 hero disciplines. We can now move on to your final test if you're ready. Or you can spend some more time exploring the guild. I believe Whisper is about to go into the guild woods, if you wish to join her.
Very well. I'll be in the map room when you're ready to continue.
Yes, old man, I am going to follow that teenage girl my age into the woods in the middle of the night. We will not do anything inappropriate, I promise. We are just gonna talk in the middle of the woods, alone, near a romantic river creek. Look, I'm just gonna go.
Come on, let's hunt beetles. I'll follow you into the woods.
See, we're gonna hunt beetles. That's what's going on here. It's a beetle hunt. That's what I'm doing with the teenage girl in the middle of the woods. You know, I want to meet the guy that invites a girl out to a beetle hunt in the middle of the woods.
The beetle nest is just at the top of the... Wait. Did you hear that? It's coming from over there. Bandits. If only we could get across that stream. I know. Why don't you use your bow? Or some of that lightning the guildmaster taught you? I'll heal you if you get hurt.
Oh. So you just want me to randomly attack these people? I mean, I don't mind. My lightning does reach all the way over there. You know, you get it for free. I usually don't bother with it, but I mean, this wouldn't be a half bad thing to invest in decently.
We did it! Did you see the look on their faces?
Yes,
Wait
they
till
look
the
like...
guildmaster hears about this.
Really? You're gonna interrupt me? They look like burnt flesh. I'm certain he'll be quite proud of the fact that he immediately attacked and killed people as soon as we saw them. You know, they were, after all, bandits who attack and kill people as soon as they see them. They didn't deserve any mercy. You know what annoys me about good people? It's the hypocrisy. I mean, I don't pretend to be anything except evil. I mean, I'm going to take what I want, do what I want, and kill anyone who gets in my way. But I don't pretend to be a good person about it. Heroes, though, they show up, do what they want, they kill anyone who gets in their way, and then, you know, they get hailed. That's what they want to do. What they want to do is save people and get free drinks and easy women and all the praise in the village. And they're, for some reason, selfish and selfless. I'm sorry. That was a slip of the tongue. I didn't mean to call them selfish. I didn't mean to imply they were doing all that for personal reward. You know, I spend too much time amongst the nobility of hell. Can't even tell when I'm slipping into sarcasm anymore.
You really should, Whisper.
Yeah, it's starting to get light out. I think I spent all night in the woods with her. We were killing bandits. Yep, we were killing bandits. And doing nothing else but bandit slaying.
Ooh, Guildmaster! Training any nice young men?
What? Ah, the books. I keep forgetting the books are actually underneath there. Belts, fart, giggle. Alignment. I wasn't attacking you. That was
Action will
attacking.
be taken if you continue to flout the rules.
No, it won't. I can shoot lightning out of my fingertips. You aren't gonna do jack, old man. You've already taught me too much. It's already too late for you and your entire kind. I will be your inevitable doom. I mean, I'm done for the day. I'm ready to go to bed. Yes, I'm ready to go to my final training. Thank you.
The boy mastered the skills quickly, but there was always more to learn. For years, the guild was his home, his school, and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside. The life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero. Before you graduate, there is one final test you must complete. Enter the guild woods and go to the log at the top of the hill. The test will be revealed to you there. Good luck.
Alright, I think we're going to call it there for this episode. See you again next time when we take on the final test. Have a good day, people. Remember, the shadows are your friends.